Hi, Gordana here and welcome to my inspirational messages. When I started the subject of relationships this month, I mentioned the book Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. I read this book 10 years ago and my understanding of these agreements as well as relationship and its importance for the relationship has grown. I would like in the next 5 days to give you my interpretation of each of these agreements as a little reminder and as a little wisdom to be used in our relationships. The first agreement says, be impeccable with your words. What does that mean and why it's important for relationship? Well, be impeccable with your words means that we should speak with integrity and say only what we really think. Now they say that women in particular do not say what they think, but we kind of expect from men to guess our meanings and to do things that we are hinting onto them. I honestly don't think it's only women. I think we all do that. We kind of are sometimes lazy in the communication, and sometimes we do not even say to ourselves what we actually want, and then we expect other person who can hardly then know what we want if we do not make it clear first to ourselves and then to them. Now, it is not only that we need to be precise with our words, it is also that it's important to check the meaning that other person got from us. It is our responsibility for our part of communication. What do I mean by that? Well, we do not assign the same meaning to the same things. For example, if I like green bananas and I say to a person, go and buy me some bananas I like, but this person does not know that I like green bananas and I didn't say that, then I can hardly expect to get what I want. The person will very likely buy me bananas that they would assume are nice bananas. So I'm not gonna get green ones, very likely. There are no two people in the world who have exactly the same view of things. I remember the advertisement when I lived in London, and it was a great car advertisement. In the first scene, there is a couple, assumingly husband and wife, and husband is leaving for work. The wife approaches him and she says, nice car. The next scene, it's the same woman but completely differently dressed. Must be a lunch break or something, and she's approaching the car on the parking lot, and again she says to man, nice car. Now it was obvious to me that it was the same woman because the facial expression is exactly the same, but I read later that 60 to 70% of men thought that the first woman in the first scene was wife and the second woman in the second scene was a lover. Who knows? I would just assume that everyone sees, it is obvious to everyone that is the same person, but obviously not. And it's not only men and women and different perspectives. Each of us notices different things, and each of us have things that are important for us more than to someone else. So for good and clean relationship, it is important that we have a good communication and be impeccable with our words. So be precise, say what we think, say what we expect, communicate what we want, and check that other person got our meaning. It's one of the bases for good relationship. So much from me today, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.